All right, it is Monday, August 28th or 27th, and homework assignment is worksheet number 52, which looks like this. And if you're struggling with this, hopefully this video can help. If you want to post something after you watch the video, questions that you might have, I think if you guys get a discussion going like that through this resource with my big campus, I think it would be a good idea. But I want to do a couple problems on your worksheet, and first one I'm going to do is right in the middle of the page, letter W. Letter W looks like this. We have 6 times t minus 1 equals 9. And then in parentheses we have t minus 4. Just like for last night's homework, the very first thing that we would like to do is to get rid of the parentheses. And we do that by using the distributive property. So I'm going to distribute the 6. So 6 times t is 6t. 6 times negative 1 is negative 6. And I'm going to distribute the 9 to get rid of this set of parentheses. 9 times t is 9t. And 9 times negative 4 is negative 36. Well, then what we added today, which was different than last night, was we have variables on both sides of the equation. A couple ways we can get rid of those variables. We could subtract 9t to get rid of this variable on this side of the equation, or we could move over to the left side and subtract 6t. I'm going to go ahead and subtract 6t so they don't get anything that's negative. 6t minus 6t is nothing. I'll have negative 6 equals 9t minus 6t is positive 3t minus 36. So I have a negative 6, but when I subtract 9 minus 6, at least I get a positive number here. And now I want to get this t by itself. I want to undo things so that the t is by itself. I want to undo the 3, and I want to undo subtracting 36. So I'm going to start by undoing the subtraction of 36. I'm going to add 36 to both sides. So negative 6 plus 36 is 30, and that equals 3t. And if I divide both sides by 3, then t is equal to 10. And that is what you should have for letter W, which is right in the middle of the page. So a lot of steps here. Notice that on the homework assignment, it's not perfect, but if I were to draw these lines here, it almost looks like a funnel, and that's what I would like to see your homework look like when you work on this homework assignment at home and we look at it tomorrow. The next problem that I would like to do is letter R. Letter R is one of the story problems down at the bottom of the page, and it says that 9 more than 4 times a number is the same as 1 less than twice the number. So I'm going to let n equal the number that we're talking about. You don't have to define a variable like this, but sometimes it's a good idea to give you a frame of reference of what you're looking for. So 9 more than 4 times that number is going to look like this. 4 times the number looks like this. But I want 9 more than that. So I'm going to take 4 times that number plus 9. So that's 9 more than 4 times the number is the same as, which is equal to, 1 less than twice the number. Well, twice the number is 2n, and I want 1 less than that. So I have 9 more than 4 times the number is equal to 1 less than twice the number. And this is the equation that we would get from that story problem, that word problem. Then I want to get the n's together. I'm going to subtract 2n from both sides. That way these n's are gone. That's 0. 4n minus 2n is 2n. Plus 9 equals negative 1. Keep track of your positive and negative signs and make sure you show your work as you're going through this. I'm going to subtract 9 from both sides. So then I have 2n is equal to negative 10. And if I divide both sides by 2, n is negative 5. And again, you can kind of see that funnel where you can see your work and show each step. It's always a good idea to go back and plug your number in and make sure that it makes sense. Like, for example, if I plug in negative 5 here, 4 times negative 5 is negative 20, and negative 20 plus 9 is negative 11. So on one side, I get negative 11. On the other side, if I plug in a negative 5, 2 times negative 5 is negative 10, and negative 10 minus 1 is also negative 11. And so as long as these two sides of the equation are equal, then I'm pretty sure I got that answer correct. Just a reminder also that we have a quiz tomorrow, and the quiz tomorrow is going to be on everything that was on the first quiz, plus the things we've been talking about since then. So solving all types of equations like this one and like we had for homework for today is a good idea. And study for that a little bit and use your assignment sheet, and we will see everybody tomorrow.